Hello everyone, this is Wonders Channel from Nigeria. On this channel we talk about money, we talk about businesses, and we talk about matters and issues relating to young entrepreneur. And so you're welcome to today's episode. On today's episode we are going to be trying something very new, and I'm sure you're going to like and enjoy it. I'm sure you are seeing our new guest. Yeah, this is my daughter, and we are going to be asking her some questions. So as she is right now, she's on the hot seat. She's on the hot seat. Yeah, we are going to be asking the teenager in the house what she knows about money. You know, many of us, when we were young, we don't know anything about money. The only thing we know about money is that when you want to go and buy biscuit and sweets, you ask your mommy for 5 naira. Mommy, I want to buy sweet, I want to buy biscuit. That's the only thing you know they use money for. But right here we have a teenager in the house. Let's see what she knows about money. And you know, on this channel we talk about money because I love money. So let's move right into the video. Stay tuned and enjoy the video with us. Thank you. So can you introduce yourself to us? Can we know you better?
My name is Onilede Grace. I'm in JS3. I am 13 years old.
Wow, she's a big girl now.
According to my mommy, today's topic is on money.
Do you like money?
Yes, I do.
Imagine you like money. What do you know about money that you like money?
Money is used for the exchange of goods.
Wow.
Without money, I presently say this house will not have a value. There won't be anything like leadership or government. They are trying to say that right now, without money, there are many things that won't have its state and value. Human beings itself will not have its value. So that's why money is important.
Imagine. Do you know that? I don't think so. Do you really know that? Wow. Let's clap for her. Let's clap for her. That's good. So what other things do you know about money?
It can also lead to the loss of value of things.
Okay.
At the same time, it can also decrease the value of things. For the fact you buy a car at 200,000 naira last year, by the time you want to sell that car, it would have lost its value and maybe reduced to 105,000 naira.
What she's trying to say is that with money, you can get value, and at the same time, you can lose value.
Money is used for entertainment.
Yeah. So you can hear that money is good for entertainment. It's used for entertainment.
Places we go like ShopRite,
Yay!
park.
Wow.
Go and ride, eat ice cream.
Yeah.
Without the money, I don't think you will enjoy it.
That is the main fact. If you actually want to enjoy life, you need to have cash. You need to have this money, because it is when you have money you will enjoy life. You know, all these pepper suya, pepper fish and all that, all those joints, all those hotels you had wished to go, all those Dubai you had wanted to go, you need money to fund those expenses. So money is very important in our daily lives, and as human beings on this earth, we really need to have money. So let us thank our sister. You're doing well. Wow. So what other thing do you want to tell us?
Money also gives you your state of position in the society.
Wow, that's good.
It also gives you connection around the world. So one can have 1 million and decides to start a business in Nigeria. If the business now prospers, you can get a gain of 200 million and build another industry, maybe on the same fact of the other business or another one in another country, and that's then you may end up becoming a billionaire or even richer than the richest person in the whole world.
Really? Wow, that is business. So you see the reason why we need to enlighten and educate our children, our teenagers about money and about wealth. This should not be limited to only us. We should also make sure that our children have this understanding, because if I've had this understanding long time ago. I won't be where I am. And so, the knowledge of money helps a child as they grow to be focused in life. And the money they have, they won't have to squander such money, and they won't have to spend it on frivolous things. You can see the business mindset. That's my daughter. You can see the business mindset. That is wow. Wow, I'm so impressed. Yeah, that's good. So, any other thing you want us to know?
I want to share a story to all that is listening.
Yeah, we are listening.
There was once a very rich man. He had 3 children. He now decided that each of them would have a talent or a skill because he didn't want them to become wasteful in life. So his first son, that is David, he thought he wanted to take him to a barber shop, but David refused because he felt that it was so unfair that he's a rich person. Why would you go to a low class to go and learn barbering? But all in all, his mother pursued him and compelled him to do it. So he learned it for 1 year and went to the university. Before he went, his father gave him an allowance of 100,000 naira. Then, after 400, throughout the year, his father noticed that the son had not called, wondering what happened. He now decided to go and greet his son. He now saw that as he went to meet him and greeted him, he was like, "How is school?" He was like, "Very well." He now told his father that he wanted to show him something. He now went to the box and showed him the 100,000 naira that he had given him at home for his allowance. That he thanked his dad for giving him that skill.
Wow.
That right now he owns a business shop near the school and he gets about 200,000 every month.
Wow.
So
that was intelligent of that boy. So we are listening.
So you can see, literally, if you need money or if you want money, you have to get skill. And if you don't get skill, money is bound to go somewhere else.
Wow. So you see that all that we have been saying on this channel is not a lie. You have to acquire a skill, because no matter how much you have in your bank account now, when there is no skill to multiply such money, it's just a matter of time. The money finishes. But when you have a skill and you go into business using that skill, you can earn more money for yourself, like the story she has told us. And so, do you encourage parents to allow their teenage children to start a business, or you encourage parents to ensure that their teenage children acquire a skill? Which one will you prefer? Acquire a skill, start a business?
Depending on the child's strength and thinking motive. For a child that perceives business as the easiest way, would like to have like a small stand in front of their house and bring out a lot of creative work and sell them out, and you would see that it's bringing out a very good business. But for some that don't have that kind of business, they don't really have the interest.
They don't have the interest.
But you know that
they are not even really doing well in the academics that they need to focus on.
But you know that in future they will have to still need money now, because in the future now only God knows what will happen.
No, especially when Nigeria is not. Well, we know that God has a good plan for us, and the future will always be good.
So, for a child that does not really do well in school, you could ask the child what his talent could be, or if the child does not know, you could indulge him in skills. Some would like sports, like many people in my school. If you see them in sports, they are really good.
Yeah, they are doing excellently
well. Especially
activities like that.
Especially football, running, volleyball, and basketball, especially for girls. Then they could also indulge in computer work, because in this present days, digital is going viral. Being digital is like the best thing you could do right now. Like now, I think the richest person, he owns a blog.
Another question I would ask is, with the way the country is right now, what advice do you want to give teenagers? You know, the situation in the economy now, even those that have white collar jobs cannot even afford to send their children to the best school they would have loved to. The money they are earning is not enough for all that is needed. And so, as a teenager, what advice do you give to people generally, most especially teenagers?
Okay, I would give an advice on the fact that every parent should give their teenagers, teach them about the value of money.
Okay.
For those that already know, please try your best not to spend too much money or ask for more than the allowance given to you. And generally, to those that have white collar job, now depending on the society, it won't be easy getting a teacher for a skill or getting enough money. Doesn't mean we cannot indulge in business. Business it does not need to be big. Like now, due to the fact of being online, you need to be online. You can get a job online, or you can do a job online with a very low capital. So there are many ways one can indulge in business. It does not necessarily have to happen in Nigeria. I can indulge in selling clothes online, and somebody abroad can send me a lot of money, like 30 billion, for a very extravagant clothes that I have, and I send it over there. You can see that we have just made money.
So you don't really need a large sum of capital before you can start money. Even with your white collar job, you can still be doing some side also by selling online. Is that not what you are saying?
Yes.
Yeah. So generally, people should make sure that they are earning something extra. They're earning something extra for themselves, right?
Yes, not to be too dependent on the job.
Yeah,
because you are not the one owning it, depending.
Yes. Yeah, and anything can
happen to the job.
Sure.
God forbid, but some jobs just collapse. So
with the way the economy is, they can just say
some
that they can't afford to pay your salary
jobs are
again.
being shut down right now.
Yes.
Even during that COVID-19, many places were shut down. Those are white collar job. It was only those that were lucky enough, like doctors, like those people that used to sell pharmacists, especially on the medical side, but it disadvantage, but it made a lot of profit at the end of everything. But there were a lot of lives lost.
Yeah, a lot of lives were lost during that time. And with the election coming forth, you have seen different parties. I know you don't want us to bring in politics here, but as teenagers, though you are not allowed to vote, but you all see what is going on in the economy, right?
Yes.
And you have an idea of presidential candidate, right?
Yes.
At least you've seen one or two of them in their manifestos and all that.
Yes.
So what do you think about it?
I think that for we Nigerians, we should choose very wisely.
Yeah.
From the most outstanding manifestos I've heard and the ones that are bringing out at the best, they are trying their best for their presidential seat. There are others, but from all others, they are the three that are bringing out their best. If you are a wise one, you would choose very wisely. Me, I don't really indulge myself in politics. So for those that are actually indulged in politics, especially teenagers of 18,
yes, those that are up to 18 that can vote.
Please, I beg of you, just choose the right person. Nigeria needs a better leader. Please, we are young, we should be able to reason properly. So that's all I can say on politics.
So that's an advice. So let us reason well and make sure we vote for the right person, and we should not be biased in our decisions. So that is what our teenager is telling us as an advice on politics. One other question before I release you on this hot seat. As a teenager, would you like to go into business when you grow up?
Yes.
Right.
Business does not logically mean, from definition, most people get the idea that business is all about goods, buying and selling goods. But there are other ways you actually do business.
Okay.
For instance, you can make up an hospital or a school. You are still doing business, but you are doing what you want to enjoy. That's one thing about business. It comes in different biased ways. So, but
just make sure you are doing what you enjoy doing.
It's because people are getting. It's because most people say on business, it's only about finance. They we have really forgotten the real definition of business.
So what's the real definition of business?
I know. I have forgotten.
It's the buying of goods and services, isn't it?
I do not.
So it's either you are buying and selling, or you are producing, or you are rendering services. So any of that can also be a business. Any other thing you want us to know?
Money has its value and respect that value.
Okay.
Or if not, money fly away from you.
Money has its own value. Respect that value. So for you to be wealthy in life, money has its own value and respect that value. So that is our take home for today. I hope you have enjoyed this video so far. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Till another time, is your girl Wonders. Bye. Would you say bye bye to us?
Bye bye.
Bye. Ciao ciao.
Before I end the roundup,
Don't round up.
I'll round up.
Don't round up.
I'm rounding up.
Oh, because we have not even spent 5 minutes here. We are going 10 minutes.
You have no.
Okay.
39. Okay.
Okay.